Well, hi there. Um, Jeannie specifically said she wanted the recipe for my washing powder. So I'm here today to put it on video and show you how I make mine. You've got to start with actually something to put it in, which I've got here, this wonderful glass jar. And use washing soda, not baking soda, washing soda. That's very important. And borax. Now, I use a 1-to-1 ratio of borax and washing soda. And I have a designated measuring cup that I use just for it. Now, this has been sitting out in my laundry room for a while, so it is probably very, very clumpy. Let's see, how do we open that up? There we go. Yep, that's clumpy. So what we'll do is we'll just get a cup of this. See, that's about a cup of borax. And I hope I have a cup of this in here because it's very, very clumpy. Like I said, it's been sitting for a while. And this will probably be the last use that I get out of this box. So I'm going to need to buy more. Look at that. That's a very solid clump there. And I can break that up with my hands. And let's see if I can fill around that. And if you're going to be doing this, you probably want to use eye protection. And you probably want to use gloves. So let's call that about an easy cup. Now, when you've got it clumpy like this, you can break it up by rubbing it together like a pumice stone. Or one of the other things that you can do is I have my coffee out of the way. I have a grater that I use for nothing but making washing powder and washing solution. See how easily that goes? And I can put it right in there. Or what's probably going to be a less messy way of doing it is putting it on a plate and grating it. And you do want it broken up because it has to dissolve easily. And you have to be careful that you don't inhale the powder, the fine powder that's released from doing this. If you notice, I'm keeping it well away from my face. Okay. Now, from what we've already put in there, I'd say that's probably a cup. It doesn't have to be exact. It helps if it's close. Now, to make the washing powder, I could leave it just like this. If I wanted to use it to pre-soak and pre-treat, this is one of the best things in the world for getting out, getting baseball pants, baseball trousers white again, getting it out of the knees. You can soak it in this, or you can pressure wash it at the car wash, which is what a lot of young ladies do now. But I want to finally grate some Castile Soap because I'm out of Fels Naptha and I need to pick some up. And you only need about maybe a fifth of a bar of soap. quarter at the most, because we're just doing a small amount. And Castile soap is very, very mild. It doesn't have a lot of additives. And see, I just don't have very much here. Let me pour it into the measuring cup so you can see it a little bit better. So, that works out to maybe a tablespoon. And just put it in there. I'm going to move these out of my way. Go back up here. And I have a scooper that I just mix it all up with. And I see tiny, tiny bits of Fels Naptha from the last time I made this. And it's okay if you mix the Fels Naptha and the Castile soap. The Castile soap is very, very gentle. It doesn't have any fragrances, or you can get it without fragrance. It doesn't really suds up a lot, which is what you want. But it does work, and it cleans well. So that is how simple it is to make washing soda, or washing powder, actually. And next, I'm going to show you how well this stuff works. I want to get real here. This is my laundry room. My dogs stay out here most of the time. And my house is 121 years old. So it's not exactly tight as far as keeping dirt and stuff out. And like I keep alluding to, I've been sick. I've had surgeries and I haven't been able to take care of things as I would like. And I am in the process of getting my home back to my clean standards. Again, the evil paper towel. What better way to show you how this stuff works to clean than to actually clean with it? And my washing machine and my dryer and pretty much everything in my laundry room is filthy. And it has been neglected since I got sick. And this is how fast it can pile up on you. So, I'm going to tell you what my Nana told me. If you stay on top of your tasks and you do them every day, a little bit every day, then it won't overwhelm you. But if you let it go and let it go, then you're going to have to do a lot more work to start with. So this is just being real. Nana's not perfect. And a little secret is, nobody is. Not any influencer that you see. The other side of the camera is always a great big old mess. But what I've done here is, this was a nearly empty jar of my washing detergent that I just added a lot of hot water to. And I'm just using that to clean this. And as soon as I get this cleaned up to suit me, I'm going to show you how to use the washing detergent and the washing powder to wash clothes. All right. Whoops. All right. Now, please forgive a little round thing at the front. I've had to zoom in a lot. Hello, puppy dogs. Our dogs stay out here a lot. You may have noticed that we had some commercial detergent, and my kids prefer to use that than my washing powder or my detergent. They only use that when we run out of the other. But if you're using the liquid, you would only take about 2 spoonfuls to put in here. If you're going to be using the powder, it's going to be the same thing. About 2 teaspoons, and you take that packet out and you put it in there. The way my top loading machine or my front loading machine is designed, you've got to take the cup out if you're going to use any kind of powdered detergent. Where it says softener, I'm just going to add white vinegar and close that sucker up and put it on a delicate cycle because I'm washing my unmentionables. And I wash them on cold water and it works just fine. Well, that's about it. I'm going to put the recipe and all the ingredients in the description below. And I am not getting paid anything for this by anybody. No sponsors. These are products that I've used for years. And honestly, I get a lot of cleaning for just pennies. And I've learned this from my great-grandmother, my grandmother, my mother. This is the kind of thing that nanas know and that nanas pass on. So if you're looking for an environmentally friendly cleaner and something that doesn't cost a lot and something that is safe to use around children and animals, then I recommend this. Like I said, the borax has the added benefit of being an insect repellent, and we'll go into more uses for that another time. I hope you've learned something. I hope it's been something that you can use, and I hope it's of some value to you. Anyway, if there's anything else you want to know anytime, just give Nana a call, sweetie. Love you.